With the launch of Just Dance 2023 edition, Ubisoft started a trend of remaking old maps. For example, Toxic from Just Dance 2 being remade completely from the ground up with an own extreme version. So I decided to make a video on potential maps that could get that remake treatment. Just want to make a disclaimer that this video was made way before the Just Dance Plus roadmap came out. I had this video planned since like August. On top of that, I want to make it clear that I'm not telling Ubisoft to do this. I know that Ubisoft is kind of broke right now, and honestly, we just want more new content than ever, so please don't take this video as, oh my god, they're remaking more maps, or don't encourage them to remake more maps. It's just a fantasy thing for me and the community. We're not saying that it should happen. If anything, Ubisoft, I don't think you guys should remake maps for the time being. I feel like they should focus on new content right now because the state of the game is not the best. And without further ado, let's go ahead and pick my top 9. I know it's very specific, but I decided to pick 9 in particular, and I'll leave a handful of honorable mentions below. All right, so the first one, and I think it's pretty obvious, Crazy in Love from like Just Dance 1 or 2. I forgot which Just Dance. The cover is atrocious, if that's the better word for it. I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of the dance either. I tried it before on YouTube, and it's just not that fun for me. It's fun in some parts, but it's just like the pictos are so bad as well that I can't get the moves down at all. And the cover just makes it so unenjoyable. And anytime I see anyone like, you know, make gameplays on this map, they then just get the original audio from the song instead and overlay it on top because of how bad the cover is. It's almost like a toxic Just Dance 2. I do hope years down the road when Ubisoft's in a better financial situation, if this can be a possibility to eventually remake one day, who knows. And let's move on to the next one. The next one on the list is Dare. If you guys don't know Dare by Gorillaz, oh my god, where have you been under a rock? This song was like a TikTok trend for a while now, and I think the trend is already gone by now, but how cool would it be to have a whole like unique version or a unique remake around the dance trend potentially, because I can maybe see it happening. I do know that the game prioritizes right-hand tracking, and this dance in the TikTok is not really matching with right hand moves. It's mainly jumping, but it would be cool to see one day. And also the background is very dated, and also the choreo is very, very dated. Oh my god, the dance doesn't even feel as enjoyable in my opinion. Like there's so much potential for this dance to be better than it is, and it's just not. It's so outdated because obviously it's Just Dance 1. So I hopefully one day that can happen, or even have the original at least on Just Dance Plus one day, because it is long overdue if you ask me. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is kind of like a surprising one. The next one is You're On My Mind from Just Dance 2015. If you guys don't know, Just Dance 2015 had this song You're On My Mind. It was a mashup, but it never had an original dance for it. So I feel like it would be a cool idea for them to revisit that and give it an actual map one day, because the song is just so good, but you literally can't play anything other than the mashup. It makes me think, and I'm pretty sure someone confirmed this to me or something, I'm not sure if it's valid, that this was supposed to have its own map, but they ran out of time or something, so it only got a mashup and they kept it in the game. So it would be nice if they find a way to remake this map and actually have a proper one for it. I feel like this is like the only map in Just Dance history, actually except for 2022, with Shoutout I think it's called, where it just had its own, you know, map without it actually having a normal version. I do hope that changes one day. And let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And while I'm going through these, not all of these were made by me. Once again, I got feedback from my own community, so not all of these are my idea. You're On My Mind was definitely my idea, by the way, but there's a bunch of handful from others. The next one is Eye of the Tiger. This one, even though it is fun and I like it a lot, I feel like the background could get a glow up, and also the coach could have a more modern feel, or maybe it takes place on the Unstoppable by Sia's background. I'm not sure. I could see that happening because it does seem like it's the same coach potentially. I think, I'm not sure. But I could see that happening. I don't know about you guys, but some people in the comments have talked about this song as well, so I could see it. I don't really have much to say about this one other than that, and let's move on to the next one. The next one is Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. I know a lot of people would agree with me on this. This choreo felt so rushed and so boring. The background is so bland, and no disrespect to the Just Dance team, but this map, if anything, is one of the worst maps I think I've ever seen the game produce in a while during that time, because it's such an anticipated song, but got the worst treatment from any of the other maps. It definitely felt rushed, and I feel like this map needs more time to cook in the oven to do something better. I feel like it would be better if they remade this, of course. It would be nice to have it cooked in the oven a little bit better, if that makes sense. I'm really trying to think of an analogy. Put in the oven more, let it cook, you know, like make it better. But that's just me. I'd like to hear what you guys feel about that, and let's move on to the next song. The next one, I think it's pretty obvious, is Womanizer, and someone in the comment section did pull out that they could make the remake be based around Agent D in a way, to give more lore about Agent D. I feel like that could be a cool idea. The choreo is very simple, very boring for the most part. It's still fun, but it could be better, you know? I could see them changing that one day, but that's just me. I'd like to see what you guys feel about that as well, and let's move on to the next song, which is also Britney Spears. I forgot to say this on the other one, but it's also a cover. It would be nice to have it as a regular version with Britney. The next one is Baby One More Time. How cool would it be to have a remade version of Baby One More Time and it took place in like the Hollaback Girls like school or anything like that? It would be cool. Even like have like the coaches cameo, or like Aria and Grace if it's the other school. It would be cool to see them come back. I'm really curious to see what you guys feel about that one as well. I keep saying that. I love to hear you guys' opinions. I feel like that's obvious. Not only do I love to share my thoughts, I love to hear other people's thoughts as well. But I could really see like a whole like environment glow up, and also the coaches being a glow up, unless it's gonna be like a solo or something, who knows. I would like to see what you guys feel about it, and let's move on to the next one. Someone in the comments did say this one, and I honestly agree with this. Dynamite from the Just Dance 3 version. How cool would it be to have a remake of it? I know the dance is already fun and fine as is, you know, but it would be cool to see one day. Once again, I'm not saying the Ubisoft should do it, it's just me just venting about this kind of stuff of the years down the road of the future of the game, if they ever consider it. It would be cool to see a remake of this, not gonna lie. For me at least. I agree with some of the people in the comments on this one. This one looks pretty fun, but it could be better if you ask me, with a better background and better like choreography. But I'd like to see what you guys feel about this one as well, and let's move on to my final song of the video. Alright, my last one is Señorita. I'm sure y'all agree with me on this. This choreo just wasn't it. It was so bland to me, and I still enjoyed it. I still played it. I actually full perfected on Connect at the time when the game just launched. But it could have had a better choreography. That's just me, of course. I'd love to hear what you guys feel about it. I feel like for a map this iconic or a song this popular, it could have gotten a better treatment. It just felt weird, especially that shoulder rolling move just felt really weird to me. And let's move on to the honorable mentions before we go to the outro. So honorable mentions, and once again, with the help of the community, this list would have not been possible. There is Fancy by Twice. People really wanted the official choreography, which I could see that happening one day. We have Nightboat by Cairo, if I said the name right. I'm so sorry. We have Taki Taki, which I agree. I mainly agree with the caveman version. I feel like normal Taki Taki is fine, but I could see them remaking that one day. You Can't Touch This. I can see that kind of. Holiday, which I don't know if I can see that, but at the same time I can. It's just like it's like an middle ground for me. Jungle Boogie, Who Let the Dogs Out, Barbie Girl, and Firework. And there's obviously a lot more, but I can't name them all. There's just too many. I want to make it very clear once again that this is a fun video, not me telling Ubisoft to do it. Once again, Ubisoft's not in the state to do stuff like this right now, and we are desperately needing new content, but I just wanted to let this out as this video was planned since August, and I just want to finally finish it. So let me know what you guys think. If you do like the video, feel free to like it or dislike it if you damn dislike it. And I will see you guys next week. Peace.